Welcome to today's episode of the California GACCs Weather Terms video series. Our topic for today will be an overview of the Fire Weather Watch and Red Flag Warning products that are issued by the National Weather Service. In this video, we will highlight the differences between each product and what weather information goes into the issuance of these products. We will also briefly discuss the collaboration between the Weather Service and Predictive Services prior to and during red flag warning events. As you may or may not know, the National Weather Service forecast offices spread across the nation and U.S. territories are responsible for issuing watches, warnings, and advisories for all kinds of hazardous weather. This includes hazardous fire weather conditions too, which are covered by fire weather watches and red flag warnings. First and foremost, there is a lot of confusion in the public as to the difference between a watch and a warning, and I wanted to address that initially. A watch means that hazardous weather conditions are possible, but not imminent or occurring. Usually a watch is issued 3 to 5 days in advance of a critical weather event, and there is a decent amount of confidence in the event occurring. A warning means hazardous weather is ongoing or expected to occur shortly, and is typically issued within 24 hours of an event. With respect to issuances of fire weather watches and red flag warnings, there are several different weather criteria that are considered. The most common criteria are the combination of low humidity and gusty winds. There is no universal standard for what humidity values or wind speeds are necessary to justify the issuance of a fire weather watch or red flag warning, because different geographic locations across the U.S. experience drastically different conditions. Regardless of what the criteria may be, the combination of these factors will lead to an increased risk of large fire growth and extreme fire behavior. Another weather factor that is considered in the potential issuance of red flag warnings is the chance of widespread dry lightning. In California, this is most common during the summer monsoon when dry thunderstorms commonly move across the mountains and deserts. It also goes without saying that these products are typically only issued when fuels are dry, which of course is subjective depending on the circumstances. There is typically a lot of coordination between the National Weather Service meteorologists and the Predictive Services meteorologists during periods of significant fire weather. Even though the National Weather Service is the entity responsible for issuing red flag warnings, Predictive Services also plays a crucial role in delivering consistent messaging. This includes leading daily coordination calls with the National Weather Service during periods of significant fire weather to discuss fire weather concerns as well as fuels information, making sure everyone is on the same page. Thanks to these coordination calls, Predictive Services is able to match the discussed messaging within their flagship 7-day fire potential product by issuing high risks whenever necessary to particular regions within the geographic area. That's it for today's episode of California GACCs Weather Terms. We hope you now have a greater understanding of the fire weather alerts that are issued by the National Weather Service and how the Predictive Services meteorologists also fit into the equation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.